was a long time ago, when down on my knees I met you. There's been laughter and tears down through the years. I trusted you. Now my hair has turned gray. Some even say all you have is memories, but they can't see all the mountains left to me and the victory. Somewhere in the night, when it seems there's no light, Lord, we light to you. And though my years have taken toll, you're not even getting old, you're new to me. And when it seems my strength is gone, and I can't seem to carry on, you strengthen me. Oh, I thank you one more time for the mountains I get to climb. You're my victory. Every time there's a question, you're always the answer. Lord, you're good to me. Whether it's which way to go, or just things I should know, you share with me. I stand so amazed at your holy ways, you're my majesty. Oh, no praises can I find for the blessing surely mine. You're my victory. Somewhere in the night, when it seems there's no light, Lord, you light to me. Though my years have taken toll, you're not even getting old, you're new to me. And when it seems my strength is gone, and I can't seem to carry on, you strengthen me. Oh, I thank you one more time for the mountains I get to climb. You're my victory. Oh, I thank you one more time for the mountains I get to climb. You're my victory. Thank you, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. It's a good many years ago when Steve and Debbie were, well, they were still just children. They had children, had the twin boys. They decided to move to Jackson, and to say it easily, I think we could say your life was kind of in a mess with it. And I told him, I said, Steve, if you move to Jackson, find somebody successful and surround yourself with somebody successful. I said, if you do that, you'll be successful. And it seemed like his life turned around, and his outlook was altogether different. And God really, really touched and blessed him. And he's blessed him ever since then. I don't know if it was my advice, but they made the decision. And they met Brother Mike Bowen. I was looking for you, brother, and Byron Green, and a whole host of other men in his church in Jackson, and that really loved him, and he loved them, and still been friends down through the years here. I was thinking, we lost Jeff 5 years ago. That's our second son. And Steve and Jeff had a pastime. They like to argue with each other. One morning, Steve was sitting at the table, and Jeff just looked over at him, and Steve didn't like mornings too much then. He said, "What are you looking at, boy?" And Jeff looked at him and he said, "I really don't care." It later grew on up, and Brandon got in the argument, and Leanne occasionally. I don't think Jeremy ever got into the argument much. He cracked jokes and broke them up, you know. He'd tell some dry humor and have everybody laugh. I got in it sometimes, and I instigated it sometimes. And Brother was talking about Steve likes to talk. I don't know where he got that. I don't know. I might be a little guilty. But Lisa told me, said when we were dating, I would go to every other car and leave her sitting in the car. That didn't go over too well, but she married me. That's a good thing. But he likes to talk. But he used to call me all the time and ask me how to do things. And then he got up and he got good. And now I called him last week how to do something. I was working on like a motorhome, and how do you do this? And he said, "Daddy, don't do that." I said, "That's a job." And so I left that alone. But he could get me out of trouble. I'm like that. I like to, some of you, a bunch of you men know how to, you take nothing and make something sometimes to get your job done. And I've always been fairly good at that, but Steve's a lot better than I was. At Jeff's memorial, we sung a song. And I don't want to say how many years, but I think it was about 3 years longer than Methuselah lived. But we've been singing this song about 50 years, and a long time. And these are my kinfolks. Been kinfolks a long time. But if I could, you know, sometimes things like that get you down, and if you let it, it will get you down. But I'd like to say this, devil, you can run if you want to. You can run if you will. But the McMillon family is here to stay. Hallelujah. Run if you want to, run if you will, but I came here to stay. But I fall down to try to get up, go to the store out to play. It's a battle, but not a recreation room, it's a fight, not a game. Run if you want to, run if you will, but I came here to stay. out, and the king got mad. He said, turn that furnace up high. Climb up and throw them in. These Hebrew boys are going to die. But a little while later, he looked into the flame, and he heard old Shadrach say, pull up a chair, boys, and warm your hand. The Lord